What's guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're interacting to the 13th episode of Jobless Reincarnation. This one's titled Missed Connections. Fairly certain it's meant to refer to the fact that Roxy is here in the city with us, but we're probably not going to manage to see each other. I think Roxy did see... I'm fairly certain there was a scene where Roxy was like looking at Rujard and Eris, right? I'm fairly certain there was a scene where she was watching them and she was running through the city, so... She's seen someone of our group, but I don't think she knows that we're with them. Maybe, I don't know. But she was running through. She was running through the city anyway. I guess we'll be seeing more from her perspective this episode, especially considering the Funimation thumbnail shows Roxy quite prominently. So I assume we'll follow her around a little bit before going back to like Rudy and our group here. So we're trying to get passage from this coastal city across the boats. But because Rujard is a spared, we have an extortionately high fee to pay. And ultimately, we're never going to be able to afford that much money, even doing jobs and such. And so our ideas, and what Rudy's idea was to sell his staff, which would have really upset Eris, let's be real. And Rujard very much pointed that out. But he knew that if he wanted to like try and smuggle, that would go against Rujard's feelings as well, because he doesn't like committing crimes as well. So ultimately, Rujard does concede to allowing the smuggling if it can be pulled off. And it just so happens, thanks to the Human God's influence of meeting Kishirika, the Demon Emperor, we managed to obtain the Demon Eye that allows us to see us a few seconds in the future. What was it? Is it the Demon Eye of Clairvoyance? Was that its name? It had a specific name, and I forget what it was called, because it's been a little while since we watched that episode. I think it might have been the Demon Eye of Clairvoyance, or something along those lines. It would make the most sense to me for it to be Clairvoyance, but yeah, we can see a couple of seconds into the future, and we can manipulate, like, if we wanted to just see, like, if we don't want to have much of a mana drain, we can just do, like, half a second to a second in the future. We can go as far as, 2 or 3 seconds, I think, was the furthest we can go, currently. I mean, train yourself up, who knows where you could end up being, right? You could end up seeing, like, a minute into the future. That would be impressive. And I wonder if you trained it and honed it enough, where instead of seeing just physical movements, you can see events that could happen further down the line. Like, you could see, like, an event that would happen the next day that you wanted to avoid. So you wouldn't know the specifics, but you'd know something of this nature was going to happen in a day's time. Like, I don't know if the Demon Eye would have that much power in it, or if it's just purely like a combat, see a couple seconds in the future type deal. But it's very useful to have for Rudy, and definitely helps him out in combat, especially for his tactical side of things. But because of that, we saved a man from harm named Gallus Cleaner, who would have been smacked in the head by, was it like a pot or something that was falling from the a high up place. And I think, considering we were talking about smugglers, and he introduces himself right at this moment, chances are he probably knows a way to smuggle us onto a ship. And so I feel like that's our connection, and that will be our way off the continent, right as Roxy has arrived and is looking for us. So, yeah. Misconnections that way, I'm expecting. So, anyway, I'm just happy to be back into this. I know it's been a while. I apologize for that, but like I said, things happen a lot this past like 3-4 months, and that's changed the way the channel runs for a little bit. But we're back into it. Let's actually watch the episode, because that's why you're all here. Let's be real. So as per usual, these are time-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture in picture, go to my Patreon down description below. £4 a month gives you access to all picture-in-picture action I do on the channel, which is everything from my seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, Sim for Gear, and Lock Horizon. Here on YouTube, though, we have to do time-based for copyright reasons, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3 to 1 play. When play Isekai episode, Isekai episode, we should be in sync. We'll watch this one on Funimation, since they're the ones who have licensed this series here in the UK. We have just the Funimation logo to start, so it's about 7 seconds of logos, give or take. I'll call them out as I go past, but you'll see a screen flash on my face, the mic, or as part of a headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning, and that should be synced up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into episode 13, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Funimation, cheers. Here we go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, sadly not men. I don't think she cares. Compare yourself now. Oh, they know her immediately. Uh-huh. She says. Hmm? Memories of an old group? Memories of an old group, I guess. Hmm. Was he any different? Yep. 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 Yeah, people don't like Paul. Or he has something on them. What hasn't he done? I think might be a better question. Oh, yes, the typical opening song, over footage. I mean, it's an effective strategy, let's be real. Jesus Christ, it's very effective. Jesus Christ. Yes, the taverns, that makes sense. Alright. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. You just want to fuck him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, we're avoiding them. one group we should be looking for, we're avoiding. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Hmm. Yeah. It's the other two. Yeah. Also, my favorite character. I forgot her name. Ghislaine? That was her name, right? Where did she disappear to in all this? She was there with Ground Zero, so where did she end up? Unless I know where she is and she's helping with the search effort, I don't know. Actually, no, they wouldn't even think to search for her, would they? Because, well, no, Paul would know. Ah, this is her seeing the fight. Okay, yeah, duck behind the rock. Hmm. There's Rudy. Of course. That's how you get scarred for life. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. uh, she's just doing her job. Kind of. That's your fault. Uh huh. uh, Jesus Christ. Was she touching herself during all that? Wow. He's just like, oh, for God's sakes. Hmm. 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 I bet that's gonna happen now. Like they set that up as like a throwaway line of her like idealized future, but that's probably gonna end up happening now. Oh, hello. Yep, we're smuggling ourselves on board. Okay. So yeah, we pay our own way on, but get him on board. Okay, that makes sense. Better than smuggling all three of us, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Or it's just a very ordinary trip. but oh boy. Uh-huh. Fucking Rudy. Yes. Seasick, yep. Yep. No, you're just seasick. Yes. My other color, Rudy. Mm-hmm. What a fucking... Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. We made it, though. Yep, no more ships. Oof. Hmm. Believe that. Wow, okay. Yeah, let's go get him. Okay. Mm-hmm. We're smuggling goods. Gotta have a secure place to store them, so... Big operation going on down here. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Agree, Chad. Is this a trap? He wants to save the Beast Children. Wow. He wants to punish them. Entirely possible, yes. Hmm. So that's our objective. Kill them all. Yeah. They're all complicit. Even if you don't stab them yourself, you're still complicit in the practice. I don't know that's going to happen. Hmm. Right. But hmm. Wow. Jesus. There's another one. Yeah, all five are there. But there's a dead one. Is she dead then? Put the weapon down, yeah. Heal the wounds. I fucking love Sukuta, I love you. They're worried. Should be Ruja though. Yep. Wait. I thought you had green hair. Right. A lot of them. Yep. Wait, what? Hmm. Okay, they're talking about the animal. Okay, but they feel guilty leaving, or they having a connection with that dog. I don't know. Right. What's the ward that's on there? I guess it's keeping it subdued. It's a barrier as well. Okay. Keeps it weak and stops anyone getting out. Destroy the stone, I guess. Yep. It's adorable, but I feel like it's gonna turn. Why? Oh, there is still one left. Oh shit, first Rodar up in this bitch. Holy shit. A paralysis shout? Oh, are they here to break them out anyway? Hmm. The Sacred Beast. I believe that. Yeah, they're here to save the children, the Sacred Beast. They're all going to end up in the same place anyway, okay. It is a misunderstanding, okay. Does he understand it, or is he just going along with it? I don't know. Uh-huh, sure. Misconnections. Okay, we're going to cliffhanger there, god damn it. ED time. We'll get the next episode title, but I think that's it. Yeah, there she is. Okay, we'll see her eventually. The fact that she's in the ED gives me hope that she's definitely going to return. She's one of my favourite characters in this. That was a good episode. Hopefully the misunderstanding gets solved. Because it looks like the older one was going after the scent of... Was it Toma? Was that the name they said? I'm guessing that's one of the kids. Potentially, like, the chief's daughter type situation? Or an heir to their village in some aspect? And once Rija will sense that they're not actually evil, they are trying to help. He'll probably inquire about Rudy. And then it all gets sorted out. Probably. Probably. Alright. Next time. No such thing as a free lunch. That's true. No such thing as a free lunch. I guess... Gotta earn your way towards something? Don't know what necessarily they might be referring to there. Might be something a bit more specific that they're referring to. Misconnections was very obvious. I don't know... I don't know about that one, though. Good episode, though. Very, very good episode. I'm curious about this dog. Like, what's special about this dog? They call it the Sacred Beast. It seems to behave like a normal puppy. I'm expecting it to have probably, obviously, religious importance to this village. I wonder how much of that is actual religion-based, or if that's more of a just a belief system. It's just like, oh, they believe it has power, and it is obviously a magic dog. There is something special about it. But I don't know if that necessarily relates to something of a higher religious power. I mean, there clearly are gods and that in this world. Don't know if it's necessarily true or not. But for the beast people, it probably does have some meaningful importance. But yeah. I'm worried that potentially the Toma, did they say, is potentially the dead one. I'm slightly worried that might end up being the case. I hope not. but there's an entirely possible outcome where that they might be tracking the dead one. I really hope that's not the case. It might just be the silver-haired one that seemed more like a group leader than all the others, or at least they seem to follow her more than anything. The one that exclaimed as they were leaving. I'm going to assume it's more on that side, but I guess we'll see. But all in all, a very good episode. Loving this series, as per usual. It is a little slow at the minute, but that's the point. Like, you can't always be high octane action pace. This is a long adaptation. Like, as far as I'm aware, we could get a full adaptation of Jobless Reincarnation by Studio Mind, like, all the way through. It will take a long time, obviously, but I think as long as it maintains popularity, which it certainly seems to be doing so far, it's nearly breaking in the top 300 of all time popularity with this core. The first core was nearly at top 100, and the ratings are consistently high as well, pushing near top 100 on our list as well. I think this series is doing very well in Japan as well, despite the minor controversies going around with it, because Rudy is perverted, but it's like, it makes perfect sense for his character, and it's actually refreshing to have a character like that, because it would happen. Like, 100% it would happen. And I think it's very much established in this world that a lot of people are horny. Like, a lot of people are horny in this world. So, it just makes natural sense. It's not like he's a standout in terms of it. Like, he's not the only one. The whole family's kind of like that. The girl that's with Roxy right now, what was her name again? What was her name? Alina Lees? Is that how you say her name? I don't know. Yeah, she's super horny right now, like, Jesus Christ. And I'm sure there are many, 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 many other characters in this series that are going to be like that as well, going further down the road, but yeah. I'm gonna shut up about it. I don't like talking about that stuff, because it's just such a lowball criticism of the show, that I feel like, if that's what you're getting hung up on as a criticism of the show, you don't actually have proper criticisms of the show yet, really. You're critiquing a narrative and world choice rather than something critical about the production and the plot and all that. Like, this is part of the world that he's created. If you don't agree with it, then you just don't like his world, and you're just negatively bashing on the world that you personally do not like it. It's not necessarily a real criticism, you just don't like it, and you want everyone else to feel like it's a bad thing that it happens. It's not bad, but anyway. That's going to do it today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the full 2021 lineup. You can find it on the channel. Thanks for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.